All right. All right, so today is September 8th. Had a very exciting morning this morning. And it was eye-opening, I must say. Very, very, very eye-opening. The reason why I say that is because if you look at my eyes right now, they're red. And coincidences, there's no such thing. It was written. So for the most part, I did my first meditation today. Going within myself, figuring out me, figuring out my past. And boy, did I get some information. Was it scary? Nah. And that's the thing. You got to be able to, I would say, let things go. Stop worrying about it. And when you let it go, things will start happening for you. I'm on day 3 of not eating any meat. So, with that being said, I'm not taking in any type of toxins that will make me think a certain way. I'm allowing myself to open up, per se. I'm allowing myself to connect with my higher self and my higher powers. We're beings on this earth. We're here on a mission. You got to be able to figure out your life's mission. What are you here for? To just be depressed? I've been depressed a long time, a mighty long time. A mighty long time. So the more you're depressed, you're going to stay in that depressed mode for eternity. Hell is an idea. All right? It is. It's meant to keep you in a state of mind because you feel like you don't have no point of return. You see what I'm saying? I let a lot of things go, man. Stop worrying. A lot of things came into alignment for me starting this week. I'm a powerful being, but I just had to realize it. I'm just here to share my story, you know? And I had some powerful interactions, I must say, over the past 3 days, man. And it's a journey. We're all spiritual beings. We was here in the beginning. Alpha and Omega. Alpha means beginning. Omega means ending. We were here for a purpose. We're not here to serve other people. You have to walk by faith and not by sight. So once you get in that mode to where you're on a spiritual journey, you're starting to literally open up and wake up. That's the aspect of it. We have another eye, and it's right here. And that's something where you can see things that other people can't. In a spiritual sense. You can see the bullshit for what it is. You're able to discern. I'm a discernful type being. There's levels to it. You got to be able to recognize and rise above things. That's what it's about. Levels. Levels, man. It's crazy, man, because I went on a spiritual journey when I was in California. They call California the city of angels, man. The Most High don't put you through things that you cannot handle. He don't put you places to where you can't make an impact. So I'm what you would call, previously when I was in California, I learned that I was an Israelite. Really didn't know what that was, but I started to dig deep. I started to open up myself to other things other than going to church and having somebody just tell me, oh, pass the collection plate and your life is going to be prosperous. You got to be able to see through the bullshit. So taking out that aspect of church and being stuck and being put in a box. You're put in a box. It might as well just bury you right there. Put you in you might as well have a funeral. That's what a funeral is at, in a church. So you might as well be buried in there. And that's what they want you to do, be buried in there. When you wake up, you get this sense of feeling where, you know, you're slowly leaving the matrix, but it's a step. It's a stepping stone. And once you make that first step, that's faith for you. Don't allow nobody else to, I would say, what is it? Don't allow nobody to basically control your faith. Because that's what a lot of these preachers are doing. You know? But I came on just to say that I was looking at, you ever see the time? So it was a number, angel number 1111. Look it up. If you constantly see that number or any other number, I advise you to look into your angel number. Figure it out. You know, and I had to figure it out. Everything is all aligned. So I'm not going. I'm slowly breaking it down in interviews right now. This is my first wake up. Like I'm saying, like to the point of me knowing who I am. I meditated, and the reason why we're gonna go back to the eyes when it was being read is because I was crying. I was crying and I didn't even open my eyes. So I had my eyes closed the whole time, and you know, you feel that sense of, wow, you've been neglecting yourself for far too long. Because what the Matrix do, or what you would call this world right here, it buries you, man. It buries yourself. It don't allow you to be yourself. That's why you can't really focus and think right. It's too many people on this earth. You're getting thoughts from other people. You're getting manipulated and stuff like that. And it's easy to take advantage of it. And it's not right. So you got to give that time to yourself to be able to meditate and grow and figure out yourself. You don't even know who you are. Figure out your God. Figure out your creator. It's a journey. You got to be able to open up to new things. You can't be scared. That's what they want you scared. They want you to die. Okay? We're spiritual beings. We don't die. I had to realize that for myself because I was Israelite. So, you know, you have a lot of doctrines out there to where, you know, they say, I mean, partly, yes. Reincarnation. We've been here. Got to get it right. The Most High don't want to see us fail. Got to get it right. Rewrite your wrongs, and that's what I'm doing. I'm rewriting my wrongs right now, and I'm realizing it. I've heard a lot of people, probably from my future, probably from my past, and present, and future. You know what I mean? I worried a lot. I'm hurting myself by worrying. I'm better than that. The great I am, he always existed. He's right there in your chest. He's always there with you. There's always a voice in that head, right? That you can only hear. But it's coming from so many different directions, you don't even know where to go. So, my thing is, you got to be able to listen to that voice in your head. That's you. That's your higher self telling you, free me. It's kind of like Aladdin with the genie. Somebody finally rub on his lap after 1,000 years. After 1,000 years, that's you. You got to be that genie in the lamp, man. You have to. You got to free yourself. Because I'm trying to tell you, slavery happens in many, many, many ways. Okay? This is it's a time capsule, man. You got to be able to make the best of this thing, man. You got to free yourself. And that's what I had to do. I had to free myself. A lot of my people are in these churches right now. They are not free, bro. They're not free thinkers. We have to be positive. Negative is only attracting negative. Positive will always attract positive. And once you understand that, you're going somewhere. Because right now, I feel quite comfortable right now. And it's only been 3 days. That meat that I've been consuming all my life, we got to think about that, man. We're hurting the animals. So with that being said, you're taking in that fear, which is allowing you not to grow. You're scared. Many of you probably have seen Shooting Stars. I have. You know what I mean? Those are messages, man. Got to take heed to a lot of stuff. Even numbers, symbols, all of that stuff. It means something. It's no coincidences, dog. Love yourself. That's the first thing you must do. Love yourself. Go within. Your God is there. Always. My thing is, first, search out your God. Know who your God is. Who are you praying to? If you do decide to pray. Who are you praying to? Do you know his name? Are you familiar with him? Well, this is like my first video, so I'm just coming from the heart. Just wanted to share my story. And if any one of you are going through something like this, let's talk about it. We've arrived. We're here.